Welcome to a hip opening practice for tight hips and flexibility. We tend to hold a lot of stress in our joints, especially in our hips. So through today's practice, we're going to relieve some of that stress from the body. Find your space, step on the mat, and come to stillness. Settle into a seated position on the mat. Let your knees drop towards the ground. Relax your legs. Straighten your back. And open up your chest. Take some time here to check in with your body. Tune in to your breath. Calm your mind to prepare for today's practice. Slowly open your eyes and first notice which foot is closer to your center and which is on the outside. We're going to switch them later. Now walk forward with your hands, bringing your chest towards the mat. Sit bones stay on the ground. Make sure they don't lift up. Find your limit and relax yourself down. We're slowly waking up our hips, warming them up. Slowly lift your head up and walk your hands towards you to lift yourself up. Now switch your legs. Foot that was on the inside goes out. Cross-legged position that feels a little bit weird. Find a comfortable position for your feet. Hands come down in front of you and walk them out. Lower your chest down. Relax your hips. Let your knees come closer to the mat. And relax yourself down. One more breath. And slowly come back up. Now lean back on your hands. And with an inhale, lift your hips up. Look up and hold. Take a few deep breaths. Next exhalation lowers you back to the mat. Now switch your legs again into a familiar pose. Lean back again and lift your hips up high. Active neck. Look to the sky. Keep lifting your hips. And exhale, come back down. Now bring your feet together and let your knees fall wide into butterfly pose. And move your feet slightly forward so that they are not in the same line as your knees. Interlace your fingers and hug your toes. Inhale, straighten and lengthen your spine. And exhale, come down over your feet. Relax yourself towards the mat. Feel the opening of the hips. Breathe into it to ease that sensation. With your next inhale, come back up to seated. Close your knees with the help of your hands. And now put your hands to the back of your knees. Now let's roll back and forth on the spine a few times. Try to find balance on your sit bones every time you come up. Next time you come forward, plant your feet and come up to standing. Feet hips width apart, Tadasana. Stop here for a moment to connect to your breath again. We're coming into a balancing pose, so start transferring your weight onto your right foot. Feel the ground beneath you. Activate your core. Put your right hand on your hip and lift the left knee up. Take hold of your big toe. Find stability. Inhale and exhale, open the knee out. You may stay here, or if you wish to go further, extend the left knee. Wherever you are, take deep breaths. Focus on them. Keep your abdominals activated. 2 more breaths here. Bend the left knee, bring it to center, and drop your left foot all the way to the back of the mat and open to the side. Feet are parallel. Hands come on your hips. Inhale here and exhale, bend forward from the hips. Hands come to the mat and slowly walk them back into the same line as your feet. Bring your chest down. Relax your head. Breathe into the stretch. One more breath. Straighten your back. Activate the muscles to lift your hands back to the hips and slowly come back up. Step to the front of the mat. Stop here for a moment to connect to your breath. And let's take it to the other side. Now transfer your weight to your left foot, find your center. Activate your abdominal muscles. Left hand rests on your hip. And when you are ready, lift the right knee up and grab your big toe. One more inhale here. And exhale, open up your hip. Stay here with your knee bent or extend the leg to the side. Find a position where you feel the most stable and focus on your breath. Your core is active. One more inhale and exhale, bring the right leg back to center and step all the way back to open to the side. Feet are parallel, toes pointing forward. Put your hands on your hips, straighten and lengthen your spine. Hold it here, and now interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, and exhale, forward fold. Let your hands fall over the head towards the ground. Knees are extended. Relax your head down. Don't forget your breath. With your next inhale, let your hands lead you back up. Release your hands and step to the front of the mat. Relax your legs. Inhale, arms up above the head. Exhale, forward fold. Step or jump back into plank and take your Chaturanga Dandasana. I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Let your heels fall to the ground. You may walk out your feet or stay in complete stillness. Let your chest melt down between your shoulders. Anchor the left foot. Lift your right foot up. Bend the knee and stack your hips right above the left. Right foot is reaching to the other side. One more inhale. Exhale, square the hips and bring your knee forward into Pigeon Pose. Lower your hips. Back leg is extended. And now bring your right foot a bit more forward to open up your hip. Find your limit and square your hips again. Lean onto your arms. Keep squaring your hips. You can come down to your elbows or extend your arms and come all the way down. Send your exhalations into the right hip. Connect to your breath. Slowly come back to your hands. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the hips up, extend the right leg into a three-legged dog. Again, bend your knee and bring the right foot to the outside of your hands. Now drop the back knee down. Relax your foot. And with the help of your hands, push the right knee away from you to open it to the side. Lower your hips. Now extend the right arm back and, if you can, take the back foot into your hand. Keep opening the right hip and lowering yourself down. Breathe into the stretch. One more inhale. Exhale, release your foot back down. Hands come to the ground. Tuck the toes under and take the right leg into a plank. Go through the flow. Lift your hips into downward facing dog and rest here for a bit. Now anchor the right foot. Lift your left leg up high. Bend the knee and stack the hips. Foot is reaching to the other side. Inhale. Exhale, square your hips and bring the knee forward into Pigeon Pose. Lower your sit bones to the ground. Relax the back foot. And now put your foot a little higher on the mat. Find your limit and lower the right hip down. Slowly come down onto your elbow or all the way down. Breathe. Feel the opening of the left hip. Lift yourself back up. Tug the toes and lift the left foot into three-legged dog. And now step with your foot forward to the side of the mat. Drop the back knee and push your left knee away from you to open the hip. Left arm goes back and you may take hold of the back foot or just stay here. Lower your hips down. Keep opening the left knee. Be mindful and stay with your breath. Return your foot to the ground and step back into plank. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your knees to the mat. Put your big toes together and take your knees as wide as the mat. And sink your sit bones towards the heels into extended child's pose. Extend your arms on the mat in front of you. Relax yourself down and release some tension from your legs. Lift your head and lift yourself onto all fours. Now take your feet wide and put your knees together. Slowly bring your sit bones to the mat so that your feet are next to you. Relax your arms and stay here for a few breaths. We went through a lot of hip opening poses, so let's stay here with the hips closed for a few moments. Come forward onto all fours and slowly find your way onto your back. Knees are bent, feet on the floor. Bring your knees on your chest and let them fall wide. Grab your big toes or the outsides of your feet and lift your feet up into happy baby. Glue your shoulders on the mat. That way you bring your knees closer to the ground and breathe. Bend your knees and release your feet back down. Get your feet closer to your sit bones and put them together. Let your knees fall wide, closer to the mat. Rest your hands on your thighs. Release the muscles in your legs and relax your whole body. Focus on your breath. One more breath here. Close your knees with the help of your hands. Take your feet wide once again and rest your knees against each other. Notice that nice feeling when you release tension. Slowly extend your knees and come to Shavasana. Open your palms to the sky and completely relax yourself with the gravity. Calm your body, your breath, and your mind. Slowly and gently wake your body. Bend your knees and turn to one side. When you are ready, come up to a seated position. Take one more deep breath. Bring your hands together in front of the chest. And thank yourself for the time you took to release the stress from your body, to continue your day relaxed and with a peaceful mind. Thank you for being with me today. Namaste. If you enjoyed today's practice, subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future practices. I'll see you next time.